Okay, we're getting this started. Micah, I think I took mass maxing too far, man.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think I
This
fucked
can't be the
up.
return.
Dude, I thought that I was gonna be cool and like imposing and it was gonna be based, and now I have
You just
sleep
can't
apnea and
breathe.
my knees hurt.
Yeah.
I can't breathe, dude. It sucks. Nobody told me it'd be like this, man.
Oh.
Fuck. Well, anyway, let's get the show on the
Yeah.
fucking road.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I have to be quiet now because I have a sleeping kid. Can you believe that?
I think I'm a doomer. Damn, I'm like a
No.
I'm a nigga in chains. I'm in
Okay.
chains, nigga.
E-double-G-double
Set me free. Let me scream.
Coming
You know?
with the
Shit. Welcome to the Grillcast, the only podcast in the whole entire world dedicated to radical centrism. I am your host, Orion. Joining me, as always, is Micah. What is up, big guy?
I really think you might have to dub yourself in screaming the intro because it's just not that just not cut it.
I know. Where's the energy, man?
My grills, this has been the longest week between weekly episodes in the history of the show. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm going to go ahead and put all the blame on Orion for that, so he can apologize to you all.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I just I'm a cool guy. I get sniz. I'm a father. I have all these responsibilities that I'm sorry, but they come before the movement, is what I would say if I was a faggot. Actually, in truth, I've been imprisoned. I've been in jail for speaking out my truths, and I was replaced by a body double who was too gay to go and put out episodes. It wasn't just me not paying attention to the news and experiencing total sleep deprivation and not being in the right mind to do anything fun and cool. No, it was I was replaced, Micah.
Yeah.
If you want to know
And
the truth about it, that's why I'm not yelling.
Yeah, and I also was not just neglecting any responsibility on my part to create content. I definitely was not rotting, smoking weed, and taking Xanax on a daily basis.
Hey, you know what, man? Nobody cares about this. They just want to hear a good show.
That's
And
true.
I think I want to give that to them. I think
Please,
that
let's provide.
I think that they've been primed and ready, yearning for the show to return. So, you know what? I think I'm gonna start off here with a little rant, a little ditty that's been playing in my mind as I
I've missed
realized
this.
my elder age. Micah, I am getting up there in age. My best
True.
years left in the dust behind me. And I'm starting to get why old people hate the youth so much. I really do understand it.
Mm.
I used to always think, oh man, old people, they're just so gay and out of touch. They just don't get it. I'll never be like that. But, as it turns out, time comes for us all, whether you spit on it first or not. It's coming. And
That's
it's coming
true.
hard, and it's coming fast, and it's coming straight down your throat. And, I've been reflecting on this. I hate young people now. And I've come to the realization that disdain for the young niggas out there, it isn't really about thinking that they're dumb, that they're obnoxious, odious, awful. What it really comes from, where the place where that comes from deep down, is seething jealousy.
Extreme jealousy.
Extreme jealousy. I want to give you an example, because this is what's been it's just been stuck in my craw, burning in my mind, right? Back in my prime days, I lived in a seriously lived out college town. Seriously lived out. But I was in my peak. I was young, I was dumb, I was full of cum, and I was always ready for action no matter what. Always ready to get down and dirty. But I had a problem back then, Mike. A
see.
big black problem.
Oh,
Do you remember Black Lives Matter? Do you remember
I
that
do.
whole thing?
Fondly, of course.
Yeah, fondly. So that's all the rage, and it's what's in at the time. And all the dumb lib girls, all the libbed out ladies that gave it up easy, they're all about it, fully indoctrinated, foot in, head in, all the way in. And I just did not have the inner strength to pretend that I was an ally or that I cared about black people. I didn't have it in me, man.
Mm.
Micah, how was I to secure easy libtard pussy when they started talking about G Floyd and I couldn't help myself but mention the fentanyl? The fentanyl, Micah.
No,
I couldn't help but mention the
it
fentanyl.
is very difficult. We as intellectuals have a instinctual need to stick to the facts when at all possible.
Right. That it burned in my mind. They'd start talking about the knee on the neck, and I'm just thinking the fentanyl, the $20 bill. It was counterfeit. It was counterfeit, Micah.
The banana.
The banana, the banana, and I scared the hose, Micah. I scared the hose. But now I look at these young bucks out there, these young niggas. You know what the big issue in Libsville is? It's
What would that be?
Israel.
Israel, yeah.
Israel. These little shit-eating motherfuckers, they get to spurg out about Israel, and it actually gets some libbed out sniz. Micah, do you know how many times I got too drunk at kickbacks and scared the hose with my Israel rants? Like, do you understand? Like, these little motherfuckers, they just get to talk about the USS Liberty and Talmudic nonsense and blah, 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 and they get pussy for it? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, it is crazy that in today's society, talking about Moloch worship actually takes you somewhere in a meaningful relationship.
Bro, back in my day, I had to pretend to care about black people to get libtard pussy.
No,
This
impossible.
is my version of walking uphill 5 miles each way in the snow, man. Like, I had to do all that. They can literally just watch a Nick Fuentes stream and say Israelis instead of Jews, and boom, they're in.
Yeah. No. And it is, it is weird because like they're all 100% doing it, but they all talk as if like they would not do that. They would, like, no, at least the people that are like the Fuentes followers.
Yeah, they do.
I
like
would
to do
never
that.
I would never do that. I'm a good Catholic. Like, no, you're not. You are 100% doing that.
Yeah, it is kind of their deal. That's a new type of guy that I'm copying Nick Fuentes and I'm literally him guy.
Yeah.
It just really pisses me off though, this whole like they get to do that. They get pussy for doing things that I did that scared the hoes that got me zero pussy, and then all they do is complain. Oh dude, my economy hurts, Howie. Well, my doctor gave me estrogen when I was 13. Like young nigga, shut the fuck up. Appreciate what you've got, because we didn't have it that good.
No.
We didn't have it that good at all. No, we won't.
We were born too early, right?
I have mass max too much to get access to that sort of thing these days.
It's
you know what I mean?
not that you're married or have a
Yeah.
it's that you've mass max.
No, what are you, crazy? That has nothing to do with it, Mike. I'm an electronic celebrity. That's never stopped any of us.
It comes with the territory.
Yeah, she knows what she signed up for.
Well, now that you're done complaining, unless you're not, what did you want to gather here today to talk about, to illuminate for our dying fans, our deprived, sad yet loyal fans?
It just makes me sad thinking about our fans. Like, they showed up to the river of knowledge that they bathed in, like they're Indian people, and they just showed up every day, and there's a waterfall. They'd go under it and feel it go through their hair, and they'd become better for it. They'd come out clean, sparkling, vibrant.
Nothing.
And the river went dry, bro. The river went dry, and they're left to suffer, to starve. They're parched. They look like SpongeBob in that one episode.
Yeah.
Water! And we weren't there for
They
that.
tried to convince themselves that they didn't need it, but they did.
They really, truly did. I guess we could talk about. I thought you actually prepped the episode. We talked about this before. I thought that you were bringing in the.
Yeah, you definitely didn't hit me up
Sheesh.
yesterday late at night.
Sheesh, man. All right. Well, I guess
saying that you had everything ready, but no, I can. Yeah, let's just wing it. Let's wing it.
All right. Well, let's talk about the Minnesota situation. That was really bad.
Yeah, you can
first
cut
of
that
all,
out.
I'm gonna cut. Look, man, I'm not an accents guy. I can do a Chinese guy, sort of. That's about it. First of all, before we dive in too deep, I gotta show you something, because this was supposed to be our thumbnail for the episode, and I concocted this vision in my mind. I thought, this is gonna be a real, true banger. The people are gonna love it. If you wanna just take a little look-ski at that, I said, Renee, Nicole Good, and George Floyd in heaven as angels holding hands. And this is what it gives me. Now, Mike, does that look like George, the landlord Floyd to you?
No.
Does that bear his resemblance in any
That's
single
an
way?
imposter.
Does that look like Renee Nicole Good in any fashion? Is that what that strikes you as?
No, that woman is conventionally attractive.
Bro, I hate Grok so fucking much. I hate Grok so the worst AI in the world. Oh, but dude, it's unlocked by Elon, bro. It isn't biased by the Jewish media. It says nigger, dude. Yeah, and it doesn't work.
Well, to be fair,
fucking stupid, and it doesn't work.
I think Grok is programmed to be as optimistic as possible. I do think that is part of its programming.
Bro, one time I put an image into Grok and I said, "Hey, where's this image from?" And it just sent me like bullshit. And then I did it 3 more times and like it wasn't the correct source. And I said, "Are you just making this up?" And it said yes. Because it didn't want to tell me it didn't know how to find it.
Well, I can't.
And I'm supposed to bow in the aura of Elon Musk. Oh yes, sir. Oh, Grok is the best, sir. Blah, 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 blah. Like,
okay,
what?
but it praised Hitler for like a week, so that makes it cool.
Bro, it takes sluts and then puts them in bikinis, dude, and 14-year-olds. But we don't talk about that.
No,
just the sluts, dude. Yeah, like all right, man. That's a real based AI you have there, faggot. But anyways. In case you're living under a rock, a new martyr has risen, a brave Minnesota lesbian woman who stood defiant in the face of fascism and paid for it with her life. Her name is Renee. I know, man. I know. Say her name with me, Micah. 3, 2, 1. Renee Good.
Good.
It's like you didn't know her name. What's going on, man?
I did. Of course. I was just like, it was, you said say it together and you paused for a second, so I was waiting for you. Why wouldn't I know her name?
Look, there's a lot of people who aren't going to like to hear this, all right? But the radical centrist movement, we stand firmly and fully behind her,
Indeed.
Renee Good, and her memory. And I have a couple sources here, a couple sources. First
to back
of all,
up this claim.
Yes, of course. As a good centrist does. Her last name is literally Good. Hello, have you ever read a book, guy? So you think that she's some evil Antifa super soldier and her last name's Good? You're against a person literally named Good? Okay. Am I to believe, Micah, that good is bad?
Well,
up is down? That I'm actually gay even though I always say I'm not?
Do we have the name of this officer? Do we know for a fact that his last name is not evil?
We don't. I don't know if we have a name, but I know he has a flip life. So I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's fucked in the head, man.
That's a great point. It kind of leads into my whole analysis about this. Isn't it funny how the conservatives are trying to spin this narrative of, oh, she was attacking him, she was like a lesbian super soldier. Okay, let's recontextualize the picture. Right, a white chud ICE officer married to a Filipino woman on deployment to deport Somalians. And what does he do? He shoots the first white woman he has the opportunity to. See, I do not believe. I have to believe that is something he has been waiting to do his entire life.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think these guys, they get in these positions.
The context clues, they bear no other conclusion.
These guys get in these positions and they say, you know what? The first thing I'm gonna do when I have the excuse is to take an innocent life that stands before me.
Well, specifically, and in his case, shoot a white woman.
Yeah. And look, that's something that I think that all of us can kind of understand, but it's kind of like, man, you're not just going to like try and figure it out and you're going to marry a flip. You're going to marry a Filipino woman.
Well, that's the thing. As soon as I learned about the Filipino wife, I knew immediately what the motive was.
Do you think it's like a seething jealousy that it's something he couldn't have? Or is it just that like he has an internalized hatred for them? Like what's your deal, man? What's going on here?
I think his hatred of the white female species is what led him down the path of South Asian sin.
Yeah, no, that makes sense to me, and that's why he wanted to deport the Somalians so badly too, is he knew who's that going to hurt worse than anybody?
Well, I
Annoying white
think.
women.
Well, no. I mean, my opinion is that was a cover. Like all of it was a cover. It was all just an excuse to give him this opportunity.
Yeah, no, that checks out to me. I can see that. I can verify that the fact checks are all coming back
So
as true.
I don't know if I've told you or anybody else that follows us, but I've actually been considering signing up for ICE recently.
Bro, you know that they ask you, like, hey, have you taken drugs in the last 7 years? And then you get hooked up to a polygraph. And yeah, I don't think it's happening, big guy.
Fuck. Okay. Well, there goes that plan.
Damn it, my whole life is thrown into chaos now, dude. Fuck. I mean, if you had a Filipino wife, they'd let you in. They could look past it, but
Yeah. No, that's true. Shit. Well, what do you think? What is the how do we bring the truth to light? How do we
Micah,
ex-
maybe if you had like half Filipino satanic spawns, like race mixed, disgusting, dysgenic flip kids, maybe then they'd let you into ICE.
or
Bro.
if I learned how to speak Spanish fluently, I feel like that would
Yeah, then you could
They
get
would look-
along
they
with
would
all
look
the other
past-
guys who work there.
yeah.
It's like working in a construction site. You can talk about pussy and shit with them, so they let you in anyways. You know what? I'll say though, Micah. One of the big chud overreactions that's really been bothering me is the just comply guys. Oh, I'm complying. Like,
Yeah.
oh, dude, you should have just complied. Why didn't you comply? You should have complied. But because people like me and based Renee Good are lone wolves, okay? We're pioneers. We're real fucking human beings. We don't listen to some retard just because he has a gun pointed at us and unlimited
Well-
authority to kill us with it.
Yeah.
Does that sound like a good reason to listen to a guy just because he
No,
has a
I-
gun that he can shoot you with and get away with it?
I can kind of see both sides, because I've seen enough police body cam for personal research purposes to know that some cops in the situation, won't act and some will. And I'm totally willing to believe that he just did that because he felt like it would be fun. Just as I'm willing to believe that, he did it because he genuinely felt his life was in danger. But, no, yeah, I mean, complying,
Bro, a white woman and a white lesbian in a Subaru is fucking going down on the gas pedal and you're feeling safe in front of that. I don't know, man. They can't even parallel park, and you're telling me that she would have just like fucking swerved him and avoided him. I do get that. I do get that to an extent.
No, I'm just
but
saying
it's like,
he could have, even if he feared for his life, like he could have either feared for his life or he could have really wanted to shoot that bitch. I'm saying either is a valid possibility.
I think those are both valid choices too. Like I'm not trying to denigrate the honor of the ICE agent here because
Right.
I feel like this is just like it's like if like a tornado and then another tornado collide. It's like they're both forces
Nobody's
of
right
nature.
here.
They're both cool. Nobody's
right.
right. Nobody's wrong.
Yeah.
Like, it's all just it was two people and they met in that moment and what happened and it was nature's course. It had to happen. Like, look, Renee
And
Good
it was God's will.
it was God's will. Renee Good was a Sigma woman, and she, these comply guys. Oh, you should just comply. Well, no, she had somewhere to go. She had somewhere to be, and some retard being like, "Oh yeah." Let me ask you this, Micah: if an officer of the law, an ICE agent, a Fed, whatever, said, "Get down on your knees, suck me off, give me some top, chrome, give me chrome the dome right now," that's a lawful order. Would you do it, Micah? Would you
No.
open your mouth wide? Would
No, I
you curl
wouldn't.
your lips to cover your teeth?
Because you're
would you go to
you're
town
right. At
on
the
it?
end of the day, even if it means you end up being dead, compliance is antithetical to honor, and I just don't think that's something that we should always be willing to sacrifice.
I'm sorry. I thought that the chuds were death before dishonor, guys. I thought that they thought that was the way to go. But it turns out that they like sucking wieners, officers' wieners, because it was a lawful order. They don't like clam like me and based Renee Good do. They're gay.
No,
They're gay guys.
we'll see you in Valhalla, Renee.
All right, man. Well, I want to watch the body cam footage. I feel like it's important to see, her
I
last
feel like
moments.
it's important to see.
It's
All
important
right.
to see her last moment,
No,
standing
sorry.
brave, bold, and defiant,
I was just
doing what she
considering.
wants.
I was considering possible dialogue options to follow that. premise.
Well, hey, let's just watch this thing. Let's figure out what the hell's going on here, dissect it, because these things come out and people get like a deluge, okay, a deluge of winkcocks telling them
That's a
what
good
their
word.
opinions should be on the matter. I know. I like having a word of the week. That's something that I've always liked doing. But a deluge, Micah, of Okay, I don't have to keep monologuing anymore. I found the video. Let's go. Got her shit bull in the car. That's pretty sweet. Is that a Honda?
Yeah, very sensible
I
choice, and
I thought it'd be a Subaru for sure. On account of her lesbianism.
That's okay, we don't change our plates every morning. Just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking veteran. You want to come at us?
based bragging about being a
Listen,
U.S.
go get yourself some
citizen.
lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the fucking car.
Well. Ah.
Mm.
Boom. Man, I feel really bad for the guy who owns the car that she crashed into. Like,
Yeah.
imagine
You know, the
you're
state's
just
not
like,
paying for that.
no. You're just kind of fucked there. It probably gets seized as part of the investigation.
Should we start a
no good fucking
GoFundMe for that
reason.
guy?
That would be awesome. Start a GoFundMe for the guy whose car got crashed into. There's just something to be said here. Like the body cam footage, it's indisputable. The cop did get a little bit knocked. The ICE agent rather.
It
A
was
lot of
love
people
tap,
saying
if we're being honest. I mean,
it was a yeah. Let's be honest here. It was a love
I
tap.
didn't see any blood. I didn't hear any bones. Okay, it was just being a little melodramatic.
Yeah, and like, dude, frankly, he should have just dodged out of the way like it was a quick time event in a video game.
He has a low agility
know?
stat.
his stats are all messed up. He needs to respec now. And as far as it being like, okay, so she did hit him. He has a legal justification to then kill her, blah, 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 cool. But, I thought, and this is interesting, like, I thought we were all based in Terry Davis build here. I thought that was kind of what was going on in the current zeitgeist. Like, what do you do when you see a glowy? You run them over with your car, said Terry Davis. And I'm to believe that she's bad
who had
because she's a
direct
worshiper at
communion with
the
God.
temple. Direct communion with God. And she's a worshiper at the temple OS. And she listened to his words. She heeded his words. And I'm supposed to believe that she is to die for that? That is what I'm to believe.
Either that or it disproves Terry Davis.
Dude, if you don't want to do this show anymore, you can just let me know. Like if you want to be talking about that.
I recant.
Yeah. You put some respect on his name, nigga boy. Yeah. I also have a video. A lot of people had different reactions, but there's one video of a guy who was actually there that I thought was very interesting that I would like to play for you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was witnessing this. He's an Antifa super soldier rioter.
What the fuck? Dude, what the
What
fuck?
the fuck, dude? Dude! Wait for it. It's all gonna be worth it. It's all gonna be worth it.
Dude, you did a murder for what?
Dude, you did a heckin' murderino! You did a heckin' murderino, dude!
Did he really just say you did a murder?
Bro, go back to Reddit. This is a thing Redditors need to realize that show up to these events. these are Antifa super soldiers perpetrating these operations against the US government, domestic terrorists, and then they read something on Reddit and they say, "Oh yeah, I can hang with them. I can hang with them. It'll be cool. It'll be fine." And then they show up and they film themselves doing cringe like this guy. "You just did a murder, dude. A murderino. No, I'm gonna downvote you." Like, he's audibly downvoting.
That was
the-
and
the
also
ICE
like it's kind of
officers.
unfair to call it murder. I'd say it was honorable mutual combat.
That is the thing, I thought we were in a society where, you could put your dukes up and say, "All right, let's dance."
Look,
Renee
I got a
Good,
car,
based
you
as
have
she
a
was.
gun. let's
let's
settle
see
this
what
like
happens.
lesbian and man.
And that's the world that Wincucks want to take away, by the way.
It is.
By saying, "Oh yeah, she's an Antifa super soldier," and like, "Oh no, she was like a perfect angel, and actually the cop was an evil fascist pig."
It's like, okay, so what?
No,
You're
they
telling
were-
me you can't fight to the death? You're an Antifa super soldier and what?
Dying was always on the table here, right?
Yeah,
If you're
it's-
fighting a so-called
A
fascist
revolution,
government,
yeah.
if you're fighting a revolution, that you're going to die, and actually your life is going to be a lot worse for a long time. You understand that that's how that works, right? But no, they don't, because their brains are filled with not even microplastics; they're macroplastics, dude. They're large plastics. Their brain might actually be 100% smooth plastic, silicone brains is what these people have.
It's possible.
And that's what I've got on this whole thing. It's I don't know. I'm glad that we as a show can respect her memory, and like you said, we'll see her in Valhalla.
Yeah.
that was the funniest
But
fucking thing I've heard in a long
definitely not a
time.
nothing burger.
Dude, I miss doing the show with you, man. Good stuff. But we should be talking about, we're not just doing a heckin' murder.
No, we need to talk about
Here,
important
dude.
things.
We're
that
doing
matter.
a heckin' imperial. Things that matter. Straight in your ears from two guys who know what they're talking about. This is the Grillcast. We are doing a heckin' imperialism. Did you know that, Micah?
Yeah, no, I've seen a lot about this. Honestly, the nothing ever happens stocks are not looking too good right now. Holders currently on dialysis, not having a good time.
On life support, they have an
Literally.
iron lung.
Yeah, yeah, but
Yeah.
other than that, very cool.
Well, it's kind of one of those things to me. Okay, so there's two nations that we're heckin' imperializing right now, right? It's Greenland and Venezuela. And I'd like to start off with where I think we're fucking up is this whole Venezuela deal. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense to me, right? I didn't really know anything about this whole situation, what was going on down there, because I'm a straight white American. Like, I don't give a fuck what they're doing down there, dude.
Right.
But, this whole thing goes down, and I can't help but think that Maduro seems like a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, I mean
cool
that picture of him was definitely
Dude, in the plane? On the plane in those sweats?
Yeah.
Bro, he looks so cool when like Zen, just a chill dude hanging out. Just a cool,
What did he really
chill
do
dude.
wrong? They haven't. I don't think they really explained it. They gave he's I don't know, allowing people to distribute cocaine or something, like that's bad or
Bro,
what?
Donald Trump is literally that Redditor being like, "You did a heckin' murder, dude." That's him. That's him
On
to
a
Maduro
national,
right now.
on an international level.
On an international level. Like, I see this picture of Maduro, the first time I've ever seen him in my life, in those sweats. And I tried to buy those sweats because they look comfortable. Sold out, by the way. Sold out immediately. And, I just imagine me and Maduro hanging out, just chilling, smoking some weed,
Yep, some stoves.
some stokes, because we're chill, cool dudes. And he takes a bong hit, right? And he goes, like Seth Rogen and Pineapple Express does. That's how he smokes weed. He goes, "Hey man, like imagine if the oil companies didn't own the oil and we all did instead, man. Imagine if it was ours." And then I take a ripper and I say, Yeah, man, that's a great idea. That's not going to get you killed in Guantanamo and prison for life.
This is actually now that you talk about the oil, it is one of those instances where like the leftoids, like they know what they're talking about, and the rightoids are coping unnecessarily because like they understand the leftoids that it is about the oil and not like people getting cocaine or whatever. But
I don't know, Mike.
But the right's like it's not about the oil, and it's like why wouldn't you be cool with that if it was?
Well, like,
why wouldn't you want their oil?
I don't know if that's true, man, because you see Trump up there being like, we're taking the oil, we're taking it all, we're going to freebase it. Like, I have a big, beautiful dab rig. I'm going to use to fucking, like, you know what I mean? He's not being shy about it.
Yeah, but that's Trump, not the right wingers. They're literally saying like, no, it's not about the oil.
Are they really? I don't see what
Yes.
people are saying anymore.
Yeah, no, that is literally what they're saying.
I've been not seeing what people are saying. That's crazy,
A lot
man.
of them are literally saying he did a hecking traffic Reno. He's letting these people on these boats
that guy
come over. Yes,
that guy.
Yes,
Maduro did. Yeah, right, dude. That's a guy that I would take a bong load with and then watch Family Guy funny moments and
same. I'm just telling you what the word is on the street.
These people are insane, man. They don't see reality correctly. Free my nigga. Free my nigga. You know what else is bothering me about this whole thing? I didn't see that. I saw. Here's something I've been seeing the rightoids say though. They're all fucking high and mighty. They're flying high, being like, "Oh, dude, surgical precision. We're the greatest fucking military in the world ever seen before. You can't touch America. My dick is the biggest." And it's like, first of all, it's not. It's average at best. And hey, fun fact, Micah, did you know that there was a $50 million bounty on Maduro's head?
What?
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
So with that information in mind, am I to believe? Okay, I miss saying this so much, man. Am I to believe, Micah? Okay, that we got him. That we got Maduro because we're just so frosty and tactical and like fucking specked out and shit.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, we wanted that juicy $50 million prize.
No, dude, some spick Generalissimo just fucking hogtied him and said, "Oh, I want the $50 million. Oh, that money would buy me a lot of stuff." Like, that's what happened, man. This idea that, like, oh, we did a, like, super black special op, like, you don't even get it, man. It's just how good we are. It's like, we got a call that said, "Hey, come pick this nigga up. He's fucking zanned out right now. He just took, like, way too many bong loads. He's greening out, freaking out." He's in these really cool sweats, though. It'd be a great time to pick him up. That's what happened, man. Let's be real here.
So all the helicopters and the drones and the goy beams, that was all a psyop.
All a psyop. It always is, man. You got to break through the noise. That's what I'm trying to tell my gorillas here. You got to break through the noise, break the conditioning, and see what's really going on. You know, see what's really happening out there. You know. But then I look at Greenland, right? I look at Greenland. And there's all these libtards, even chuds coming out being like, "Oh, dude, oh, they're our ally. Like, we can't possibly do this. Bro, there's like 36,000 indigenous people there. It's their home. It's theirs. It's sovereign."
Why wouldn't we want to bring more indigenous people into the United States?
Well, there's that for sure. But, you know, barring that, it's like, hey, bozo, okay? Yeah, you, bozo, we're Americans. We have a very particular set of skills when it comes to dealing with that sort of thing. 36,000. You're telling me 36,000. That's rookie numbers. Rookie.
Yeah. No, we could easily take them.
It is our heritage. It is in our blood and our DNA to figure this out in some way. Do you know?
And the survivors will get to open some lovely casino and resort locations all across Greenland.
Hey, man, it's a pretty good deal for the ones that make it.
Pretty lucrative, yeah.
You know, the other part of that is, too, that, you know, it's the Danish people freaking out. You're going to tell me the Danes, they're who we don't want to piss off?
Well, no, it's more importantly, it's an opportunity to dunk on them.
Bro, they're the Canadians of Europe. They're the Canadians of Europe. I'd love to legally murder them. I'd love to. I would sign up tomorrow to go and do it. Look, I said this back during the Canada thing too. I would sign up to go in the military and cluster bomb their cities and then fucking drop down and rape their women. I would love to do that. And I think that it would be objectively morally correct. These are not good people.
We're uploading this to YouTube.
Look, but it's okay because it's legal. That's a wartime thing.
Oh,
You know?
that is true. Contextually, that is a wartime.
Yeah.
That's not.
No. I wouldn't do that on my own. What are you, crazy, man? I have to have the state say I'm allowed to do it, and then I'll go do it.
Right.
Just like I wouldn't shoot a white woman
The moral
unless.
way.
You know,
The moral
I wouldn't
way,
shoot a white woman in a Honda unless. And, beyond that, I hear this argument, NATO would fall apart. Not the heck. Dude, NATO is so important, bro. It's like a big thing. Is it? Is it really? Is it really? NATO falls apart. Let's say that happens. We take Greenland. We kill and rape a bunch of Danish people. Send them back to the Stone Age. And who exactly is that a problem for in NATO? Hey, Europeans, noticed you guys have all that free healthcare that you're constantly bragging about and saying, we're inferior for not having that. Oh, interesting. Free college. You have free college? Like 4-year universities? Wow, that's very nice, very cool. Hey, interesting question. What exactly do you spend on your military? 0.01% of your GDP with Russia right there next to you with hundreds of millions of Slavic monkeys. Yeah. Are you a retarded person? Why would you do that? That's all very interesting. Why would it go down like that? Oh, because we pay for everything? And because you'd be dead without us? Because you're a bunch of pussies? And we can do whatever we want with you? It is our right, given by God, given by our based industry, our military industrial complex. We can do whatever you want, and all you can do is cry and seethe and moan and bitch. But what's ours is ours. Chad gets what he wants. And we are Chad. Not the country, but
I agree with this completely. I think this is a great kind of, and I have to really admire Trump for his ability to consistently infuriate his fans, but then still come out on top on shit like this. And even if you don't necessarily agree with the Maduro kidnapping, you've got this invasion of Greenland, which is on the table and very based. You've got bombing Mexico is on the table. Do you know how long I've waited to hear that as a policy proposal? My entire life, my literal entire life.
I mean, it's just a good idea. The best part about all these military actions we're doing,
I get
and
butterflies when I say it. Bomb Mexico, bomb Mexico.
It never gets old, dude. It's like fucking. It's like crack. It's so addictive to say it.
And the best part about it
again.
is they won't be able to tell the difference after the fact. That's neither here nor there, but I'm just saying.
Oh man, everything is destroyed and sucks. Fuck, bro. Oh, better get back to rebuilding. And then they stack a pallet on top of another pallet, and they're like, okay.
Yeah, this is a.
Guess we're gone.
This is the American Empire Strikes Back.
Dude, I wasn't convinced fully, but then you looped it into a Star Wars reference, and I'm 110% in, bro. Hell yeah,
I knew you would be.
Dude.
I know you're a big fan.
Imagine Trump's Emperor Palpatine, and then he gives JD Vance a Darth Vader helmet because he's fat and ugly and he doesn't want to show his face, and and then he's like. Dude, and then he force chokes fucking
the prostitute.
Prostitute. He force chokes somebody
and
who's
pays
about
them
it.
not to.
He force chokes a Epstein victim.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be so cool and based. Yeah, pretty crazy that he just got away with all that Epstein stuff. Unfazed pretty much.
He's a Sith Lord.
Yeah, it's because of the powers of the Force. Let's get off this Star Wars shit. Let's get off that. Do you have any final thoughts on Greenland? You can actually loop back in Star Wars now that I think about it. I was really enjoying that, and my interest in the topic is waning now that I said to do something else.
No, nothing. I mean, I hope it happens genuinely.
Dude, Greenland is like Hoth.
Yeah.
It's like, hot.
We'll just send in the AT-ATs our military has that. No, I did like I wish you had. I kind of had wanted you to narrate that Twitter post I sent you, just because I feel like, but without you being able to be like loud and boisterous, it wouldn't be the same. But you should do a
Yeah.
narration. You should just do a narration video of that.
Dude, is there anything more cucked than having a wife and kids? I'm out here whisper yelling into the mic. Fucking, oh, I hope it doesn't wake up the baby. She needs her 8 hours of sleep. Like, gay.
Do babies need 8 hours of sleep?
Not consecutively.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm not gonna be able to do that for them.
You know, this time last year, I was like banging out lines of blow and like drinking half a fifth of liquor every night. Now I'm whispering into a microphone.
Yeah, no, but that's fine. You got it all out of your system, even though you definitely didn't.
That might be the biggest cope of all time. Those guys. Yeah, I don't even want to have fun with my friends and party and see titties anymore, dude. That's gay, actually.
What I'm doing right now is very satisfying.
No, I will say it legitimately is. I'm happy with what's going on, but
yeah,
I think a lot of people
you have the
no
memories
choice but to go.
And the dreams.
Memories, dreams, aspirations.
You have your whole life ahead of you.
You know who doesn't have their whole life ahead of them? Yeah. Actually, I want to kind of close out with this. Sure. NotSoErudite's child. I
what?
want to talk about. Yeah. This is some crazy shit. This was something that I actually prepared like months ago for a show
you're
that never
catching me
came.
Totally off guard here.
A lot of people are clamoring for a Stephen Bonnell segment.
Yeah.
And
the one.
I can't pay attention to the guy anymore. Like, it's pretty gay stuff. I did see poor Nathan on Christmas Eve saying, I sent my dad a message 4 hours ago and he still hasn't responded.
Oh,
and dude, it just makes me sad. It makes me sad at this point. And
we're his godparent
electronic uncle. Yeah. But the thing is, like, as a father now, okay, as a father now, okay, I kind of look at that and it blows my mind how you could be that much of a piece of shit. I really don't get it, but that's not very funny to me. But what is his right-hand woman, the Ghislaine Maxwell to his Epstein, NotSoErudite, a woman that I once completely owned in a debate from which she's never recovered, probably why she's spurging out now. I have a series of interest. She's just holding on to it years later, dude. Anyways, she gets in a debate on Twitter, as she often does, and every 40-year-old woman rapidly aging wants to do this. Howling Mutant says, the reality of abortion is so grotesque, it's almost comical to people who have been peddled euphemisms their whole life. And, it's a picture of a baby being taken out of the womb with forceps, scrambled like a pancake, served on a platter to Satan himself. Really garish, horrible stuff. And NotSoErudite, she sees this and she says, my womb, it's a graveyard. My womb is a graveyard. I have murdered so many of my own children, my spawn, these precious little life forms that depended on me to be strong for them. Work to see that they would have a future, that they would have a light. And that day never came because I'm a murderer. I'm a murderous woman. She responds, this is crazy, Mike. You're not going to believe this. She responds with a picture of her abortion.
You're fucking kidding me.
This is what 63% of abortions look like. It's about as gross as a heavy period.
Do you have the picture? Can I see it?
Look at the Discord right now, dude. she took a picture.
No.
Bro, she took a picture of her abortion to own the chuds, bro.
And is that is that a diaper? What is that?
I think that's a diaper.
I think being so for real.
Dude, this is 100% real. I screenshotted this. Somehow no one's talking about this. No one's doing anything about this. This just happened and went to the wayside. She took a picture of her abortion because, it totally doesn't matter and it's just a clump of cells. It means nothing. But I'm going to take a picture of it, and look back on it and wonder what could have been. But it totally doesn't matter. It's just a clump of cells. Can you imagine posting a picture of your own abortion
Fuck,
to
I was
own the
wondering
chuds?
what that weird shit was that my girlfriend left in the toilet. But anyway, sorry. Continue.
Well, I'm glad things are working out for you over there, man. Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do. I just thought that this was so
No, that's unhinged.
so unhinged. I mean, just imagine this woman's 40 years old.
Is she really?
Desperately, yeah, at least.
That's
she's
funny.
got to be 40. She's busted. She's old. Her womb's a graveyard. There's cobwebs in there. A sign that says "Abandon hope, all ye who enter."
Well, that's the one that talks like Destiny, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So there's no chance anyone is getting anywhere near that.
Right. Well, she does have a husband, and
that's
he's
not relevant.
He's a cuckold. Yeah, he's a cuckold. She clearly wants to be Destiny. She wants to fuck Destiny, but she's too old. She's too beat. She's too fat. She's gotten a lot fatter, and Destiny won't hit.
Yeah,
so
he's more of a Leonardo DiCaprio type
yeah,
of taste.
He's Leonardo DiCaprio, dude, because he sucks. But yeah, she acted as Ghislaine Maxwell. Arranged for the women, blackmailed them into silence, fully complicit because she wanted to have sex with them, and that's the only way she could do it is by proxy. And in the fallout of that, this is what she's reduced to: posting pictures of her abortion to own the chuds on Twitter with 85 likes.
Wouldn't it be funny if someone posted, if someone replied with a much gnarlier abortion and it ratioed her?
Well, that is the thing too. It's like, this is what 63% of abortions look like. It's like, what about the other 37%?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just killing basically a fully formed human. Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Well, at least we can commend her for not being lazy and getting it done early.
Yeah, she is a go-getter, when it comes to murdering
an industrial woman.
When it comes to murdering life forms, it said that haunt her dreams now and say, "Mommy, I would have loved you, Mommy. I just wanted to live, Mommy." When it comes to that and, helping Epstein groom women, young women, she's A+ at that.
I genuinely feel like we were heading towards an age at one point where leftist women would do self-abortions at home and then turn them into compost for their sustainable gardens.
Bro, do you remember those
vegan?
Do you remember that one bitch, the feminist bitch? It was like, "I'm gonna use my period blood to make a painting. That'll show the patriarchy."
That's
this
basically
is just, it's the evolution of that. They're gonna start using their abortions for it.
Yeah.
Interesting times. That's all I've got. You got anything, Micah? You got anything?
No, it was nice
in your mind, stuck in your craw.
Nice little refresher to come back to the show after a very long week and
the
provide
longest week of my life. Dude.
Provide some context to some of the many happenings that are going on. I hope that this gives a little bit of hope to the people that still listen. That we're never really truly gone.
The context, the cutting edge commentary,
the wisdom, the sage advice.
I mean, you can't get it anywhere else. There's nothing else like this in the entire world. There's no other place you could find two guys talking about shit that doesn't matter on the internet. So, I hope that, you got what you were looking for if you came here to listen. And, we'll see you guys next week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, next week. We're in it to win it. So, with that, peace out. My God, I can't even shout this shit, man. It's crazy.
I'm old as a boomer. My mind said I'm zooming.
I love you.
Everything cool as long as I'm not Laura Loomer. If you think I'm not number one, I done spelled that rumor. Hit that victory royale on some motherfucking coochie. Default dance on a bitch. Hit the default dance on a bitch. Floss dance while I'm flossing in a whip. Victory royale when that chopper hit. Self-incrimination.
You know what? You know what's kind of fucked up, actually, now that I think about it?
What?
I got a lot of people being like, "Oh, where's the new episode? What's going on? Like, are you guys gonna do a new episode?" But nobody ever asked me, "Hey man, like are you going to kill yourself? Are you okay?" You know? Like other people's
People were
fan groups.
messaging you.
Yeah, other people's fan groups, they'll message things like that and be supportive. I saw no such support. It's kind of like
They
the
can always
hell, man.
they can donate to the Gumroad.
Yeah, that's taking a hit as you might expect. All right.